Hello again, class. This is my persuasive speech. I'm going to be talking about traveling to Japan. It's something that everyone must experience at least one time in their life. Picture this, getting off the plane at Tokyo Airport and seeing all the people going back and forth, all the billboards flashing and the different people communicating. If the city isn't your style, imagine driving through the countryside, seeing all the people, the rice paddies, and all the different historical aspects of this country. The country has one of the most technological areas on the planet. Many of our newer companies, such as the video game industry, as Nintendo, Sony, they're based out of that country. So if that's a side of the country that you would like, being one of those video game people, you would definitely like that. Um, I guess flying to the country, it seems pretty difficult. It takes, I'd say almost 15 to 20 hours to get there, depending on how many layovers you have. Being in the military, we can get stationed over there, which is kind of nice that we can go ahead and be over there for 2 years or 1 year if you go by yourself. And it gives you enough time to soak in all the culture, all of the different things. Like me personally, I'm an anime and video game freak. So going over there would be definitely something that I would like. Like I said before, flying the country can be expensive. During my research, I found that most prices can fluctuate. They can go from at least $1,200 to roughly up to $18 to $2,000 a person. I know that this seems like a lot, but you got to realize that you're flying from here across the globe, and you might have many stops. The prices of most of these airlines, you have to factor in that you're not only paying for the seat, but you're paying for the gas that it takes to get over there. And with it being an international flight, it takes a lot of gas to get over there, especially when they have to refuel maybe once or twice, or you have to board a different plane. Um, when you are getting ready to go, one of the things that you are going to need is first time off of work, or if you are not working at the time, nothing. Then you're going to need to go ahead and look for a ticket. Me personally, I normally fly through Southwest Air, and I like them. When I'm looking for tickets, I go ahead and I get on kayak.com, and I go ahead and compare all the different prices. It also depends on when you're flying over there too, because if you're flying over during one of the festival seasons, the Fire Cherry Blossom Festival or something else, tickets are going to be more expensive because a lot of people are trying to go over there to see this beautiful festival. It's one of the most beautiful ones in the country. And but another thing that you're going to need also is a passport. When you're flying anything international, a passport is always going to be needed because that tells where you're from and what your business in their country is. A lot of people get work visas, so you can work over there. Um, Going off of my slideshow that I'm going to be going off of, it's pretty much going to be saying a lot of the same stuff that I've already been saying. Land of the Rising Sun. As I said before, the scenery is very beautiful. Very beautiful. And Samsung, Sony, and Nintendo are some of the greatest companies out there, and they are based out of Tokyo or the surrounding area in Japan. Like I said before, when you're going to fly, you need to have a passport, you need to have plane tickets, and you need to have time off of work. That's one of the main things. If you don't have time off of work, you're probably not going to have a job after you get back. When researching it, the processing times of many of the passports, you can either get a routine, which is 6 to 8 weeks, or you can expedite it for 2 to 3 weeks. Uh, it really all depends on how long you're going to be over there for. If you are going over there for business and you have enough time to wait the 6 to 8 weeks that it's saying on here, then I would go ahead and do that. But if you're somebody that needs to be over there faster than that, you can also do the expedited version. Most of the times you can fill the paperwork out and you need to have a birth certificate and other documentation saying that you are who you are. For the expedited version, you're going to need to pay a little bit more money. That's also saying you're paying for the convenience of having it a lot sooner than everybody else. As you can see from my picture right here, some of the prices that I looked up for it. On Air Canada, it's $15.65 a person. On ANA Airlines, it's $15.84 a person. And on ZMN Air, it's $1,256 a person. So the prices do fluctuate. It really all depends on when you're going. My dates, I put it for a week in May, and that's the prices that I got. But if you go somewhere more like May or June, more June, July, August, at least have more time frame, especially when you're doing the passport. You need to wait 6 to 8 weeks for it. You're going to need to book out farther than that, so that way, in case some time frame comes up and there's a delay on your passport. I definitely think that people should definitely go over there and check out that country. It's very beautiful. Like I said, some of the greatest paintings, some of the greatest history of this world is in that country. I know that the price tickets can be a scare for some people, but if you plan it out and you budget it and backwards plan, me being military, I always backwards plan for everything. If I'm going to say, let's go next year, around this time frame is when I would go get the passport and start looking at what the prices for plane tickets are. And maybe I would like to go to the Cherry Blossom Festival, so I'm going to go ahead and look up all the information that I can. Many of the information that I got my passport information off of the passport website, and the plane tickets I got off of kayak.com. It's a great site. I use it all the time when I'm looking for trying to compare prices. Um, that's pretty much it, and I hope this helps, and I hope that you visit the country sometime. Thank you.